Hello and welcome to another 3D print everything video. Today I will be showing you guys how to put together the Titan extruder from E3D. So I'm going to switch over to this camera and show you guys exactly how to put it together. Let's go ahead and go through what's in the box. So just this camera. First things first is basically the casing. This is what everything will go inside. Next will be the stepper driver. And then you'll have a lever right here with a bearing on it. You'll then have two baggies of parts. One labeled extruder kit, another just blank. You'll also be supplied with a piece of Teflon tubing. Just go ahead and get this out the way. Let's go ahead and take the stepper driver right here, or motor, the casing, the lever, and take apart the extruder kit. What you want to do is you want to take the smallest screw that looks like this and take the bottom base plate that looks like this and put it over the stepper driver. Right now you should be putting in a separator to attach it to your 3D printer, but for demonstrational purposes today I will not be doing that. What you want to do is find what fits inside of the screw. Looks like it's this one. And if you can't see, right inside of this slot right here is a hole where the screw will fit into. Like so. If you guys can see that. You'll then screw this into one of these holes down here. It'll still be loose because you do not have the separator in there, but once you get the separator in there, it'll be all okay. Next thing you want to do is open up the parts bag. And you're going to have to find a couple things. So let's go ahead and clear this space. Let's put all this over here. You will want to find the gear, the grub screw. Mine's already in there, but yours is probably still in the bag. And then the smallest screw, Allen screw key you can find. Orientate the separate driver so that the flat spot's facing you. Find where the grub screw is and put it on top of that. Slide it all the way down for now and tighten it in there. So as this spins, so does the screw or the gear. See that? You do not want that loose. next you will be taking this wheel that has the gear on it. Let's go and get close to that. It has a big gear attached to a small gear. You will want to put this right where this silver bearing is in here. So gear facing up, you want to do that. Just go and work that in there. Also, side note, while making this, you want to make sure these are level right here. If they're not level, it will not work as well. Right now mine is not level because I do not have that separator in here making it more thicker. But for now, since I'm not going to be using it for any printing at the moment, it will not matter. It will probably matter. For the next one, you will need this screw, this spring, and this bolt. To assemble this, go ahead and screw on the bolt. Then place the spring onto it. As you can see here, right here, there is a slot for this. This is what it'll look like. It has that little round piece right here that goes out to this screw and makes the screw compress or depress. This will be important for the next step, as we will be taking this lever. There's a little nub right here, if you can't see that, right there, and a hole right here. Put the hole over the stepper driver or motor, whatever you want to call it. Place it down. Compress the spring so that it fits. I'm going to screw this back through and press it all the way down. It'll look something like so. This will make it springy. So the filament that goes through here, it is pressed against this gear. You will then want to find your filament radius. Mine is a 1.75, and you'll find a slot for that right here. Sorry. Right here. Does not want to stay in there very well. That'll be the next part. This is for the heat sink. So you want to take your heat sink out for your V6 extruder or whatever you're using and place it inside of the slot. You will then be able to securely put in that piece. So then this is what we're looking at. Finally, you want to take your faceplate and place it over the front. Depending on what you used, you will want to use the small screws if you did not use the separator, or the long screws if you did. Just play around with them and you'll find one that works, hopefully. You will then have a fully assembled Titan extruder. to finish this off, you'll need to expand this part right here, so it will have a heat break coming out of here. The heat sink type box thing with the heating cartridge and temperature thermometer and a nozzle. I'll show you guys how to make that in the next video, but for now, that's all I have to say. A couple of features for this: you will want to put this Teflon tube through the top here, all the way down, and then you'll also want to know that right here you'll be able to see your screw go back and forth depending on if you want it more pressured or less. Also, this is a manual extrude right here if you're into that. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.